Hi, I'm Dr. Suzanne Gilbert-Lenz. I'm an obstetrician and gynecologist in Beverly Hills, California. You know, one of the agreements that I make with my patients who I think may be at risk, and just in general, is actually with the partner while they're pregnant. And that is, if they're noticing a major change in behavior, especially when people start isolating and not wanting to interact with people, just moods all over the place, and this is going on and on and on, that I need to be notified. Because a lot of times the mom is so in it, she really doesn't recognize that it's going on, and she kind of denies that it's happening, whereas the partner may be the person who really can pick up and say, this isn't okay, I'm worried about this, and I tell them to contact me, actually. So that's a good strategy that I use with a lot of my couples. You know, it's totally normal to have mood swings for a long time. It's the persistence of symptoms that's the issue, and it's the interruption of daily activity. So if you're really unable to get it together, and you're crying, you're irritable, you're having panic attacks, you're feeling like you're losing it, and this is going on a daily basis, I'd say for more than 2 to 4 weeks. It's pretty common the first 2 weeks, and probably 80% of women have these baby blues. But if it's going on longer than a month and it's having that interruption, then it actually may have kind of moved into the territory of postpartum depression. And that's not something that's just going to go away with time. That's something that's going to need professional assistance. Yeah, I think one of the interesting things that I noticed with this couple that's on the show today, and that I've noticed in my own practice, and I personally experienced, is that there is some scientific data to support the idea that the shorter the maternity leave for women who work and women who return to work, the higher the risk of postpartum depression. And so these are things that we need to be going through our pregnancies understanding, and not mourning and being scared about, but planning for. So your providers should be aware of this information, but you as the patient should be bringing this information to the attention of your provider and say, hey, I'm concerned, I only have a 6-week maternity leave. What can I do to guard against postpartum depression? When you're actively engaged in your process and you're being proactive, the outcome is so much better.